Welcome everyone to this great day, March 18th, 2021, on Highway 311, Little Bob Black, which we have right off to our left is Equity Bridge. This is a pump station that was started under the administration of Barry Bonvillain, 1997. And it lingered there for almost 20 years. And 5 years ago, when I took office and this council took office, I have myself here, Gordon Dove, and Darren Guidry, chairman of the council. And on behalf of the parish president's administration and the council, welcome everyone. What a beautiful day. But anyway, getting back, this was started in 1997. T. Baker Smith was awarded the job to build this. This is a pump station / water control structure. It has a 20-foot radial gate right behind me, and with two 48-inch pumps. And it went for quite a while, and it lingered, and it basically just stayed there, not doing anything. And when I took office, myself and Darren Guidry and the council, we moved it forward. And we put up about $1.2 million. We got $3 million from the statewide flood program, and this gate, which is $4.2 million, is now a reality. It's going to pump 8,900 acres from this point all the way towards Shreva, from Whiskey Bayou to Little Bob Black. And I really want to thank T. Baker Smith and Amber Plesser. Thank you very much. You know, this project started, and they had problems with the Coffer Dam, and I know a lot of people were interested in why it took so long. Well, they had Coffer Dam problems and other problems, and we worked through it thanks to T. Baker Smith and Amber Plesser. And I also want to thank Vince DeGate, who's the attorney for the parish. We got involved with it, and we called in the bond company, and they came in and helped finish the project. Everyone worked together, and this project became a reality. It probably took about a year longer than what it should have. Of course, at the same time, we had COVID. COVID came along, and a lot of parts were hard to get. It was another reason it was slowed down. The COVID started a year ago. So with that, I want to thank everyone for coming, and I'm going to give a little project description. It consists of a water control structure in Little Bob Black. The radial gate is 20-foot wide, 14-foot high radial gate, two 48-inch vertical axial pumps with a concrete sump. We do not build pump stations without concrete sumps anymore. Years ago, that was a practice back when they were building them 50, 60 years ago. They did concrete sumps. We don't build them that anyway. And all these pump stations, the new ones and our old ones now have telemetry and SCADA. In other words, they automatically can be operated from a Cat 5 building in Gray, Louisiana. This is the 11A watershed, which is between Highway 311 and LA 24, all the way back to Lafourche Parish. The slab here where I'm standing is a +10 elevation. That's under the NAVD 88. The land rights, we want to thank the donation by Robert Aleo, who is developing this subdivision behind us. We want to thank him, IAO, I think it's called. The statewide flood program, statewide put up $3 billion. Terrebonne Parish put up $1.2 million. Of course, the engineer was T. Baker Smith and Amber Plesser, and we received the bids December 18th, 2018, and substantial completion was February 18th, 2021. And as you know, it took a while. It's here. We just ran the pumps. We had a bad storm last night. This worked well. To the viewers, remember this. This is not only a pump station, it's a water control structure. We will control the water levels on both sides, to the south and to the north. So, a lot of people are concerned, do we keep pumping till we flood other people? It's not designed like that. They have it off on. that will guarantee that we're not going to flood people to the south, and we're going to keep the people to the north drained. So, what a great day! I want to thank the Public Works, Joey Seahan, and the manager Mike Toops is here. Call today. David Rome, Jeannie Braid, engineer. Thank you, Jeannie. Rory Sons, with our staff. Thanks. I want to thank Steve Ponville for taking care of the traffic, and we got everyone here that was part of it, and so we've taken complete control of it. As you can tell, we planted trees. A lot of the neighborhoods were worried about, will we plant something to make it fit the neighborhood, and we have, and they'll be kept up, and it's ready for operation. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to the council chairman, Darren Guidry, who was a big part of this. Thank y'all, and I'll come back in a minute.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dove. And 5 years ago, when Gordy and I took office, there was something out here. There was a picture saying, "Coming soon, a pump station." You might not have been able to see the picture because the picture had been there for about 8-10 years and was half down, and I think the residents had given up on this ever being constructed. So after I took office, I went and spoke with Mr. Dove and said, "Why can't we build this?" And of course, Mr. Dove was like, "Why can't we?" The only thing holding us back was funds. So that's when we went out to find, well, where can we get the money to do this? We spoke with our engineering department. We spoke with all of our staff, who let us know there is money in the state of Louisiana for this, but it's in a few different projects that are no longer needed. If we combine this into one, the state would pay 90% of the cost of this pump. And that's what we did. We worked together with our state delegation, Jerome Zarang, Tanner McGee, and also with Beryl Amadi as well, to try to get this money pooled together. And it worked. So you have this pump station that is predominantly funded with state funds that had no hope of ever being built, that is being built. Why? Because Gordy and I are here. I also want to do the shout out, like Mr. Dove did, about Mr. Robert Aiello, who has the business development back here. I met with Mr. Aiello and said, "Look, we have state money to build it, but we don't have state money for the right-of-way. Can you give us the right-of-way? It helps your property to have this pump here." Mr. Aiello said, "No problem. We'll work with you on that." So the property here was free, zero. The building was built, the pump was built with predominantly state dollars, and it was able to be done. What was supposed to be done in 4 years, but beyond our control, 5 years, it's here. In 3 years from now, we'll have a beautifully landscaped, right? We planted all this landscaping. It's gonna take a little while to grow, but after it grows, this will be gorgeous from the road. And I want to thank all the people in Sugarwood who have put up with the construction as they exited their subdivision. They've worked with us very well, very good people. I also just want to thank, all the T. Baker Smith for working with us. But most of all, I want to thank this guy, our parish president, Gordon Dove. I couldn't have done it without him. And so thank you, Gordy. Thank you, state delegation. And I think the people should be pleased.
Thank you, Darren. And also, I'd like to thank the Sheriff's Department, Doug and Kimmel with the DA's office for coming out here, giving a hand with the traffic. And it wouldn't be good to not make sure. I'll make sure that I want to introduce Mr. Tony Alford, president of the levee board. The reason we could build pump stations, the reason that we could survive through the coastal problems we're having and the hurricanes is our first line of defense, which is the Boganza to the Gulf levee system, which myself and Tony, Reggie Dupre, and others have been fighting for 17 years. We just got federally recognized with an OMB number. We're moving forward with lifting Morganza. It's to the tune of about $3 billion over 14 years, but we do have protection as we speak. So we can build these pump stations and keep people dry and not have as big a fear of a hurricane coming in. And so, you know, I want to thank you, Tony, and you know, we've come a long way together, Tony, and we just now we're trying to make sure we stay dry within the levee system. And Reggie, Tony have worked great with us. You know, we built Hanson Pump Station out on the Morganza system out in Bayou Black to pump the Chacahula Basin. We also lowered the 11B system with a core permit with Morris PA Band them over here off of 11B, which goes all the way to Thibodeau, which is around the Lisa Park area, Berg, all the way up to Thibodeau. So with all that we've got going, it's been a great run. We've built around 23 pump stations and either constructed, completed, or under construction, or going to construction. And again, I want to thank Debbie Artigo for putting this on. She's the one behind all this stuff, and Chris Pulaski for making it out here. And thank each and every one of you, and God bless Terrebonne Parish, the good earth, and we're going to keep it earth instead of water. Thank y'all very much.